ODB means.
Wait, let's see.
In the title, ODB. Old Dirty Bastard. Why do you tell her? It is Old Dirty Bastard. So
No, it's old damn baby. Every woman say, she tell him old damn baby.
But she's wondering why he talks to women the way he does, but he's not in secret, like he's admitting Old Dirty.
No, it's not, I know it's not a secret that he talks with women like this.
Yeah, of course.
It's not the first time, you know.
I mean, I do the same thing. Every man wants ass.
No. You talk disrespectfully.
What are you talking about? You're a woman all the time.
Give us an example.
No.
He literally mocks Nuha just because she has a sweet ass. Hey, did you say sweet ass?
But at the end, he thinks that women are dumb. And
it's not polite to speak and eat at the same time.
I'm not going to it.
Okay, but it's not that he thinks it's
I'm not finished.
it's not attractive to Amos.
But I'm not eating. Amos, do something with your ears.
That's fine.
תשים מכשירי שמיעה.
You sound like you're eating it, even if you're not. But it's not that he is he doesn't respect the woman's brains and he thinks they're dumb. It's more like he is more interested in their ass than their brain. That's all.
It's
That's sweet ass.
most of the things together, Rabbi. I don't like to admit it, but let's say that only me and you in the room and no one listen. Something like.
I'm not listening. No, I agree with you, Amos. I don't think women are dumb, but I value their ass more than I value their brain. So it would seem like I think they're dumb, but that's not true. It's just that I prefer ass.
You like them big?
I'm just honest. I mean, I'm like all.
No, I'm asking you. Do you like them big?
I like
big women.
Like I like it if you spank it, it wiggles a little bit.
Yeah.
So wait. What if she's 150 kilos? Would you still like that?
No, that's too much.
Okay. What is too much?
I just like a juicy ass. I don't like a fat tongue.
It has to be proportional. She can't look like a Heineken bottle.
Exactly.
Wait. Our flag is transsexual and gays. Would you even hit these people?
Well, I prefer the trans than the gay, but you insisted on doing this.
Why the trans?
Because they make me more money with the.
No, but would you fuck them?
No, I wouldn't fuck. Well, yes, but not physically. Like I'm fucking them in the markets, basically. I'm telling them to go cut their dick off so that I can make money.
How can you make money?
Because they're dependent on my pharma products till the day they die. They make us much more money than the kids. Which is the only thing that matters in my book. So. I'm a rabbi.
Rabbi, what do you think about the situation right now in Palestine and Israel?
I don't care. I don't give two shits about it. I hope they all kill each other.
Okay, interesting.
That's the best hot take of the day. Pharma.
But why do you want everyone to kill each other?
Because I'm invested in funeral homes, and I'm also invested in General Dynamic and Lockheed Martin. And I'm invested in oil. I mean, the more instability.
Do you think they have funeral homes in Gaza?
Well, that's not specifically in that land. I have them in North America, but I'm like for that land, the more instability there is, the higher the price of oil, the more I make money because I'm invested in oil companies. So.
Wait, Rabbi, we have the best rabbi here. Khalif, he can make you gay marriages.
No, you can't. I mean, come on. I exist in this room. Are you gonna really say that?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I take it back.
Yeah, but that's what it is. The more instability there, so I hope it does expand to Iran. There's war between Israel and Iran. Oil will skyrocket to $120 a barrel. You know how rich we'll be? It's amazing. I don't even know why that's controversial, dude.
Just a ruthless profiteer, and it's shameful.
Can you ask
You know how many people are doing this?
Listen, Rabbi. Ask Ludwig today if you see him in a room, how many Palestinians open a room about the genocide, what happened in Armenia.
Do you know that Ludwig is one of the most retarded people on this app?
I know, bro. But I want to understand how many motherfuckers, even the Israelis didn't do it, the Palestinians didn't do it, but he support Palestine. So we keep the Israelis away. But why the motherfucker is still supporting Palestine?
Okay, if Ludwig says the sky is blue, I'm gonna start believing it's red. So, like, I don't care what guys. I care about what he says to adopt the opposite side. You see what I'm saying?
Let's move on from Ludwig because the Shabbos is nearly here. The Shekhinah is coming and we don't have time.
How white are you?
I'm so translucent, I'm whiter than Ludwig, and he looks like spermatozoa.
Do you think a woman can smack your ass?
Absolutely. Ride me, cowboy.
He's gay. Wait. Would you prefer to be gay or a transgender? Answer the question. Don't lie.
I'm gonna have.
That's not your question. Your question is what do you prefer to have, not what do you prefer to be.
No, what do you prefer to be?
Listen, Frankie, I'm gonna answer your question. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna have to go with the term gay because I'm reclaiming it as happiness. I'm not a Peter Puffer.
So you would like to get fucked in the ass?
No, of course not. I'm just saying that love is love.
What does the term gay mean you take?
No, gay means love. Gay means happiness.
That's retarded.
Frolicking in the sun underneath a rainbow of the sun with, sunflowers and roses and bumblebees and, bunnies and squirrels and birds and young people having fun reading poetry.
Young people are a pedophile. Keep young people away with your mouth, motherfucker. Again.
Why are you using so much profanity? Shabbos is nearly here. This is vulgarity, sir. You're a dirty-mouthed person, just like Dr. Randy McDickerson, Clown House Hero, Finance World Zero.
That's what I like that. I like that.
Yeah, motherfucker.
We are going to profit from your trades. I got all my stocks in oil industries. We're going to make a lot of money.
Wait. I have a better game. Hannah, you have to choose from the room one person, and you can claim gay, and you can choose one person who you think he could be a transgender. Which one would you choose? Go ahead. You have to choose. Go ahead.
I'm not playing with this game, no.
I'm not gay anymore. I love women.
Johanna, please choose one.
I choose to have transgenders, but if I have to be one, I'd rather be gay than transgender.
Gay.
Rabbi, can you show us how you make people transgender?
Enough. Mute yourself. With biotech.
Caleb, could you maybe enlighten us with some Torah or something positive, a high-frequency vibration? Because this conversation is juvenile. It's immature and irascible.
What did you say, Amos? We didn't hear you.
Spacey get the moderator without my permission. I give Galileo, and she gives Spacey my moderator.
Oh, Spacey is better.
Spacey.
She will not make me problems.
No. Spacey is better. And she's hot. So she's better.
She's hot. She's a picture. It's really hot.
Oh no, you didn't see it. It doesn't matter. I'll mute her.
But you know what? I don't like people do something without my permission.
Do you feel like you need to be in control of things, Amos? Do you feel that it is like a compulsive type of disorder? I have it too. Don't get me wrong. But do you feel like you have it?
Like what?
Control
Obsessive
issues.
compulsive disorder, OCD.
He's Israeli. He's had to live next to terrorists for his whole life. He's very obsessive compulsive about security and, catching all the calls that come in and out of the house.
Wait, comedian. Amos, do you
What are you talking about? He lives in a kibbutz.
Wait. Amos, do you think women belong in the kitchen?
That's a very complicated question. Very, very complicated question.
Then take your time.
It's against my educated.
Oh, he lives on a kibbutz. Everyone works in the kitchen.
Exactly.
No one works. It's a kibbutz.
It's different in my personal life.
That doesn't exist anymore in Israel. Kibbutzim don't exist like
Can you let Amos speak, please? Amos, talk, mute.
Yeah, fuck you, Frankie.
Fuck you, Harry. Now we have
Go back to Mesopotamia.
Harry, I remind you, you're a moderator, and you can, don't remove from the room, but just remove from the room.
Harry treat me bad when I'm in this room.
You don't come to this Yamos room and talk to this Yamos
No,
like
no,
this.
you have respect. You respect Amos, Harry. Please, go ahead, Amos. Tell us what you think.
Don't tell me what kibbutz is.
It's Amos. I tell you what kibbutz is.
Harry, it's enough. Enough. We heard you. What I wanted to
Don't
say...
tell me it's enough, Amos, you piece of shit, motherfucker.
Oh, they killed him. Oh my God.
Go ahead, Amos. Go ahead, Amos.
I wanted to tell you, just don't only remove
Anyways, I jumped off to a 17-year-old girl. I did this. I'm disgusting, Amos. I'm so disgusting. I'm the Amos. I'm
Fake
fucking
news.
motherfucker.
Fake news, Harry. Fake news, Harry.
Well, it does say old dirty bastards. Why do you guys call him out?
Seriously, don't put him at Harry.
Yeah.
You want to come to interfere, you have to understand that he's not in his Zionist room, he's in my room. And if he doesn't respect me, it's okay. I didn't remove him, but if Frankie remove him, it's okay. That's why
But Amos took everyone mute. Mute Rabbi.
Why do you hate Ghana?
I don't hate Ghana, I don't hate Shuki, by the way.
I love Shuki. He's like my child, but I support Ghana. So why do you not like him?
Descendant and seed of the sun, and that most.
But what I wanted to say is, no, because I answer directly for any question. And Frankie asked me about women's job in the kitchen. And I say it is against my educated. For me, educated means women and men are equal.
Oh wow. Okay, so you support the trend.
Also, women, also men can be and cook and clean and wash, and everything is supposed to be the same but. And here is the big but. Because I'm very openly talking about my personality life. So it's not so true about my personality life, because nobody let me cook or do any, what to call it, the housewife jobs or...
How's husband job?
I'm working outside and do my best.
So are you more into farming and agriculture?
No, I'm a driver in my job.
Driver? What type of
I
driver?
drive a lot of hours. I like to come in while I'm driving. When I'm angry on the Israeli driver, I come in and put my negative energy on someone. I take somebody like Hannah and start boxing her, you know. And then
No, I love Hannah. Hannah is like my daughter. Sometimes she's unhinged, but she means well.
Hannah is only an example. I can take Harry, I can take Shuki, I can take anyone to box him in the ass, you know.
You
No, but
cannot.
you know why? You know why it's funny? Because Shuki is also a driver, so it's funny when you fight with him. But he's a truck driver. What kind of driver are you?
I am a driver of everything. Truck, buses, but today I'm driving a little car in my kibbutz, taking patients to hospital, medicine, everything what society needs.
So I'm gonna tell Shuki how to destroy you. You need bicycles in the kibbutz, and this way you get out of business.
And I tell you something, there is a lot of electric bicycle and I don't like it. I think that very soon something very, very horrible. When I see the children with this bicycle, electricity bicycle, I'm very, very afraid. It's very,
Yeah,
very
especially on Shabbos. I mean, Hannah was on an electric bicycle during Shabbos last time. You don't want to be, you don't want to be on an electric bicycle during Shabbos.
אוקי קרי. עמוס, אתה אומר שאתה לא זורק אף אחד מהחדר.
nobody kick you. Fuck you, kick
Yes, because he cursed at me.
You know, Amos, I love your rooms and you organize the best coexistence.
Listen.
I love your
respect him.
rooms and I love
I did
you
everything,
and I hope
but when he
everyone
talked
has a
shit about
great
me and I
Shabbos.
didn't even move him down.
but you can remove him to the stage. You don't remove him.
I did remove him to the stage. He was talking shit. Amos.
Let's all be at peace and be
Can
steady.
you just
Take the
You
deepest
don't
breath of the
understand my
day through your
you
nose.
must- When I give you moderator, you're not
Yeah.
allowed. You're not
Ah.
allowed to remove from the room.
I
Even if
understand.
somebody curse you, you're not
Yeah.
allowed.
next time he will keep them. But
So,
can you just remove the Israeli and Palestinian flags, please? We can only unite under the gay and transgender umbrella. Can you please remove them?
No, don't mind this. It's okay. Like some flags. It's valid to the title. It's okay. It's considered. I don't mind.
Yes, but there's no coexistence.
Gays,
But a flag is a flag. A flag is just a flag.
No, I'm saying keep the gay flag and the transgender flag. Just remove the Israeli and Palestinian flags, please.
I can concur. Can you please remove those sacred flags and just keep it queer?
Yes, please, because we can only.
Okay, I agree for those flags. It doesn't matter if it is a gay or a lesbian flag. It's okay with me because I support the rights to be equal rights.
No, but you're not understanding. But you're not understanding. What I mean, keep the gay flag and the transgender flag. Just remove the Israeli and Palestinian flag.
I want also Israeli and Palestinian flag. This is
Yeah, but then there's no coexistence. We can only coexist under bigotry.
let's be honest. There is no coexistence from the beginning.
Isn't that just a stick industrial complex?
I wouldn't dream about coexistence.
A faggot is just a bundle of sticks, so that means that it's a stick industrial complex.
It is, exactly. But like what I'm saying is, if you want coexistence, Amos, you need less division. The only unity is through the gay and transgender flags. That's my opinion.
That's such a gay take.
It is the gayest take, but that's what you guys need.
You're projecting, Dr. Rabbi.
I don't mind any flag. It doesn't bother me.
Dr. Rabbi's projecting. Let's
I
just
think
let it go.
everybody-
Meditate
You have
and be at
to
peace.
understand this. Also, your enemy. You speak to your enemy. And
Nuhat's here.
She's
got the cutest voice.
Harry,
why? Almost speak. You shut up. Go ahead, Amos.
and you have to be very patient to Shuki, to Harry, to all those Tanis who don't like me more than they don't like you.
Amos, you just haven't read Zohar yet.
Amos,
What are you so upset about?
Listen, Amos. If they curse at you, I can't. You're like my brother, I have to pick you.
No, then I don't agree.
Okay, I will not do it anymore.
You can be my first enemy. I always call Shuki my first enemy.
Amos, you and Shuki just need to read the Zohar, the Torah, the Kabbalah.
You only remove. You don't throw out. In my room, nobody.
Amos, is it because you don't want to kick Palestinians from their homes and you feel that you're doing the same thing virtually on Clubhouse when you kick people?
Amos, did you tell off Wednesday for kicking me and my sister out unnecessarily?
Who's your sister?
You out from my room.
Selma. Yeah, Wednesday, when last time you gave her mod, she kicked me and my sister out for no reason.
Yeah, but you kicked me for no reason when he gave you mods.
I kicked you because Euphoria told me to.
So exactly. See, someone tells her to kick someone, so she does
I apologize, Rabbi. I apologize.
Well, your apology is not accepted.
Wow, you don't accept apologies. That says a lot about your character.
I don't accept your apology now.
Well, my apology was sincere. What, Amos?
My rejection was sincere.
Peace and the secret of the sun, and that most holy mystery of which the vehicle am I. The pure, most awful, and most
Why
mild.
did she kick out my sister? My sister didn't kick out Rabbi.
Well, because she's your sister.
She was getting Amos. You were getting along with my sister. Why did she kick her out?
When did I get Wednesday moderator? When I was
Like a few days ago, like 3 days ago.
Yeah, but what time was it?
This is the Old Dirty Bastard Show.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I'm gonna follow Wednesday. I'm gonna.
Welcome back, everybody, to the world famous Old Dirty Bastard Show. Good Shabbos, everybody.
No, did you not deactivate your account? Did you
I
have one day?
I deactivated my account, and then I decided I'm gonna start afresh and DF3 on Sunday, so I can start on Monday. Okay?
Where's our guy? Is he coming?
No, he doesn't want. I tried to convince him. He doesn't want to come back.
No, you promised me that you bring Selma to me.
No, but my.
You do what it was already. You bring Selma to me. Go on, go and tell us that Amos is calling you.
Oh, but Amos, my Selma is very upset at you because she got kicked out and she felt disrespected.
Yeah, I agree with her. Tell her that
So
I will
what?
apologize. I will apologize instead of Wednesday. I will apologize. Bring her to here.
But where's the problem?
Bring
If
her
Amos
now. I
daddy,
want to apologize in front of everybody. I want to give an apology.
Okay.
Give
Oh, but
her-
my sister she's it's Friday night. She's not at home. She's out. She's having fun.
If we don't care about you, why would we care about the sister?
My sister is normal. She goes out clubbing on Friday night.
Habibi, that's not kosher.
Astaghfirullah. Alhamdulillah. Salafi Discord.
That should change.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Salafi Discord. She goes on Salafi Discord every day. She tells people are takfiris. People are non-believer, and then sister go to.
And it's so funny. She's my friend.
What are you doing here? The hell?
I'm being a good Muslim. What do you mean? I'm
Talking
giving
to the
dawah.
man. Talking to the man.
No, I'm giving them dawah. I'm giving them dawah. It's for the benefit. It's for the benefit of Palestine and Islam.
So how about you do that one to your sister?
I want to tell a story about Noah. So I did more dawah walking the street. Amos is at the microphone now, second. I offer Noah to come here to moderate the room. It was after Galileo didn't come, so I said I would just take Noah. I think she's very
The ODB
very
show.
intelligent woman.
Is that the criteria?
So what she told me, I have to go to do my Hajj, to my what you call it now?
There is no nature and no name.
She have to go to her sheikh.
5 forbidden magic system. Did you know that witchcraft and magic? I'm excited to announce
He said if I moderate
name
it, it's
is
like
man sleeping dust. A God
People kicking you when
turn thou
He said
ancient
if
and
it's a valid
what is?
maybe after Ramadan I can try and do it again, but during Ramadan it doesn't.
Hysteria of reviewing. Experience so far. Organs and etymology.
I paid him with doing really well in my fiqh course and my Aqidah course.
Wow.
I'm gonna book for you a time machine. You go to
To
your
rouse
You know, the more
the
people I can give, the
ancient love and the fondness for our
He never goes against the consensus. He took me back in the day when I was a deviant for going against the consensus.
Oh wow. So what about Aisha being 6? Do you go against that consensus?
No, he approves of. He believes she was 6 when the contract took place, but the consummation was when she was 9. He believes she was mentally. He believes she was mentally mature. I don't personally take that opinion. We don't blindly. We don't blindly follow. We don't.
She was playing with puppies and stuff.
Yeah, I'm 20. I'm 25. I still play with toys. Like, does that mean I'm not mentally mature? I mean, I know I'm not mentally mature.
Sex toys are not the same.
Fuck you! I'm leaving this room. Don't fucking say that. Disgusting man. Wallah. Stop projecting. You porn addict. I said I play. Yo, I have little kid stuff. Like, I enjoy kiddish stuff. That doesn't mean, like, why do you have to make it degenerate?
Oh, that's called hate.
I'm the only normal one. But
Yeah.
I'm the only one who you know.
I mean, look, Rabbi, we've done that before on our deviant days, and we decided that we want to just stay at home and play Sims.
Oh, no. The only reason I'm not in Soho right now is because my friend is being a retard.
Wait, you're in London?
I told you.
Hey, why don't you go to meet
Wait, don't go to Soho. That's like full of gay people. Don't go there.
Yeah, then go to
Go to Mayfair. Go to Mayfair.
Hey, call your sister so she go with Rabbi.
Yeah, my sister's in London as well. That's crazy.
Yeah, but call your sister so Rabbi can
Yeah,
go
but
with her.
she's probably gonna go like somewhere that Rabbi would definitely not be allowed in, like some Arab place.
Fuck you.
I'll just pretend I'm a student.
Well,
Do you know how to laugh as Arab? But you have to laugh as a rich Arab.
Well, I have money, but I wouldn't put
I can go. Rabbi, I can go.
Rabbi, just call me. I say my family name. You come every time.
No worries.
We call. We make.
Honestly, I don't recommend going out in London. It's degenerate. Too many drugs. Just stay
Well,
home.
I'm from Chicago. It's the same thing.
Really, it's not it.
Noah, why do you disagree with your chef?
I prefer doing Aqidah debates and staying at home.
But why do you disagree with your chef?
I disagree with my sheikh on the matter of Aisha because there is ikhtilaf and I'm allowed to take another opinion on it. No, it's not Aqidah. No, I debate Aqidah with people.
But why do you think you are able to take a different position?
Haji Discord?
Yeah, Discord and myself as well. Actually, I've had a Aqidah debate in the mirror before.
But why do you think you're allowed to take a different position?
Women in Islam.
What I'm telling you is, why do you think you can take a different position? At the same time, why do you trust him?
Islam...
Hold on. If he could take a different position, yet he took that one, then why do you trust him?
Let me explain. In Islam, there's fiqh and aqidah. In fiqh, you're allowed to have ikhtilaf and you're allowed to take from different scholarly opinions. You don't have to. You can basically mix and match based on the evidences. There's more leeway. In aqidah, it's more like type. So, yeah, that's why.
Okay, but there's no evidence. There's no evidence that shows.
Can I talk about what aqidah?
Which is why he believes.
Yes.
As a woman, the scholars are men. But like, as lay people. As lay people, we're supposed to all like affirm the foundational aspects of Aqidah.
No, not true.
Foundational.
No, not true.
Yeah, like the 6 pillars of
Iman.
Iman.
As a woman, you shouldn't debate.
Oh, debate. Okay, that's different. Yes, debate. No.
Debate is talking about Aqidah. You said I had a debate on.
But you know, even that is a Salafi. That's like a Salafi opinion. There are like Muslim scholars in the past who debated. But like,
but no one can debate the age thing.
Who did Aisha debate?
Oh, Aisha was giving fiqh lessons to like the Sahaba and stuff because she was narrating things. Genuinely, she was narrating
had
things.
her own madhab. She had her own madhab. So like if you read Maghazi and Musa bin Uqba, like this is reported. This is no.
Can you read it to us?
Bro, I'm reading something else and I'm too tired right now.
Top one. I can give you the book. I can give you
if you want, my friend wrote an article on this. I can send you my friend's article on this too. 1 second.
Bro, with all respect, I consider the real verse. Give me the real verse. Where can I read?
I can write an article and say that.
Yeah, wallah. I can write 2 articles. Abdullah bin Salman say he was 19 when.
Like, I don't even want to be mean, but if there's something that like piques my disinterest, is when someone tells me that they or their friend wrote an article.
Wait, Hamid, do you believe in the? Sorry, I just want to ask Hamid to make sure. Do you believe she was 9, like during consummation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's not
Wallah, there's a minority, even Sunni opinion that she was older.
No, the Shia opinion, she was 18. The Sunni opinion, he married her with 6.
I know that's the Mu'tamad.
Wait, let me finish. He married her with 6, and he everything with 9. It's written.
It's not there's a minority opinion.
No, there isn't.
No.
There isn't. I literally take
there's definitely another opinion. I mean,
I've researched it.
But not every opinion is valid. You see, that's
okay. You can make that argument.
Is the Shia opinion valid? Is Shia opinion valid?
I don't take the Shia opinion. I take a Sunni minority opinion.
Minority.
Based on what?
Based on some other scholars' own ijtihad of this topic.
Like who? Can you give us
can you check your Discord messages, please?
Okay.
I understand now.
I would like the sources, please.
Enough other than.
I would love that for you.
Yeah.
I would love the sources, and I would like to compare them with Sahih Bukhari and see which one, because Sahih Bukhari is Sahih, right? And Bukhari is known. You can't say no to Uncle Bukhari, but apparently you do. So I just want to see, what do you choose over Bukhari? Anyways, if you're gonna go with the Shiite belief, the Shiites believe that Umar bin Khattab married the child, and he did it by force, by the way, and that was okay to them. So, if you adopt the Shiite perspective.
No, this is
We're talking about the Shia report. Fatima was also 9 years old. So I think that what's the point of mentioning?
Listen, wait. No, this is a comment. I need the verse.
Why is this? Why are we debating this? I don't understand what the debate is.
Because Noha trusts her sheikh, but he disagrees with the sheikh like Peter.
Yeah, like my sheikh doesn't have like every opinion that I agree with.
Back then, puberty determined marriage, not age. So it was definitely different back then.
But she didn't.
She had to puberty.
She didn't get her puberty now.
Yes, I know.
Wait. How do you know she? What? I mean, how do you know she?
Because you're only allowed to play with dolls up until you reach puberty, and she used to play with dolls even. Yes, according to Bukhari. Do you want to do that?
No, I think that was when she was. He went to see her.
Only allowed to play with dolls?
I think that's when he first met her.
Wait, can I see that?
That's not true. I already showed it to you.
Okay, but why is this important to you? You're not Muslim. Frank is a Muslim. No, you're not. You're not Muslim.
Rabbi,
We are talking big guns. I know how started it. Sheikh,
I think
I can give him money. You give your sheikh money.
Amos. I followed my
The
sheikh.
truth of the matter is that nobody cares if you follow the sheikh. You don't follow your sheikh because you disagree with him. And she used to play with dolls in Khaybar when she was 15, 16, proving that she didn't get her period up until then. By the way, a long time ago, people used to get their period later on because of malnutrition.
Wait, Rabbi, why did you get the thing about you stop playing with dolls after a certain age? I've never heard of that.
If I show it to you, will you read it or will you
Yeah,
just
wallah, I
ignore it?
will. That's actually important.
But you always say that and then you just ignore it.
Rabbi, wallah, I read everything. Show me.
No, you don't.
I have literally a whole. If I show you my laptop, I have a whole freaking document of everything that I see as a doubt, and I always ask
show it to you.
like Salafis and people to clear the doubt.
No, that's Salafis. They're all retarded. I'll show it to you.
Or there's some smart Salafis like Hamid. Come on.
I've never met them myself.
There is no one.
Amos, basically, I followed my Sheikh's opinion on this matter. He told me for Ramadan he advises not to. That's why. But now after Ramadan I can do it.
But it's halal to talk to you, Amos.
Okay, you see.
Yeah, it's halal.
Okay, but you see, this is what I got.
The sheikh told me. It's important for me that you go from the beginning to your sheikh, that you're not enough self-confidence to sit with me in the same room as the moderator.
Because you're Zionist, that's why.
I put it in the chat.
He's not Zionist.
You know Zionism is haram.
No, how can you read it?
No, how can you read الكتاب الأدب? No, how can you read الكتاب الأدب؟
Yeah,
محمد أخبرنا one second. حدثنا محمد أخبرنا أبو معاوية حدثنا هشام عن أبي عن عائشة رضي الله عنها قالت عندما كنت ألعب بالبنات عند النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وكان لي صواحب يلعبون معي فكان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا دخل يطمئن منه فيسربون ليفعلوا معي.
That's the one I sent.
Okay, now
It's from Bukhari. It is.
In English.
Wait, hold on. Hamid, you know the bracket part?
I used to play with so Sahih al-Bukhari.
Yeah, I know. I've seen
the
this
doors. Let me read it for Amos. I used to play with the doors in the presence of a prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah Messenger used to enter my dwelling place, they used to hide themselves, but he prophet could call them to join and play with me. The playing with the dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it was allowed for Aisha at the time, as she was a little girl, not yet reached the age of puberty.
That's right. So it's always known that you play with you're not allowed to play with dolls, but if you're under puberty, then you can play with dolls. When you reach puberty, you can't play with them no more.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and find out the part in the brackets that you just said. Which is
How old are you now?
What does it matter?
Yeah, you already told that. You said you're 20, 22, 20. No, you said
No, I'm 25.
You're 25, so you had 25 years to read it.
I'm not finding that the.
Oh, I've seen this narration before.
Yeah, this narration is when she was around 9 years old or so, 8, 9 years old.
I'm trying to understand the parts that are in brackets.
That's fine. This is not about her. This is regardless.
There's nothing in Islam that says that playing with dolls equals puberty.
No, you're not supposed to play with those dolls. But she was allowed to because she didn't reach puberty yet.
Okay, so I'm
So we
trying
have
to
to do
understand that aspect.
Maybe if you don't take Bukhari, just say it. That's
No, wait, let me speak. That aspect that you just said in brackets, who narrated that part? Because
That's up to you to find out. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, it is very important. You'll find it elsewhere. This is just sort that I have on top of my head. Like again, everything you say is a go, but it just makes it so funny.
No, I'm
But that's fine.
like
This is regardless of how old she was. This is regardless of how old she was. The fact this simply tells you that she can only stop playing with dolls. She can only play with dolls before puberty. That's the only.
No, there's nothing in Islam that says that.
Who's making that interpolation?
Who decides what Islam is? Is it you don't go by hadith?
Yeah, there's no hadith to say that puberty.
Did you read what I just quoted? Did you read?
Yeah, I don't think what you're saying
But was that narrated by Aisha, or like who said that part? You know? Because it's in brackets.
Read it. You open it. It's your sources. Okay, how
Okay,
about you find
I'm
it?
gonna ask my sheikh.
You can go ahead and ask him.
Let me see if he's online.
Ask the same
I just asked GPT this question, and it said
Yo.
there's no hadith.
No,
There's no hadith that says that correlates puberty with dolls, and it says that dolls were even used at that time for educational purposes.
It's right there. It even tells you. This is
the hadith that he sent. You can read it.
Guys, reading Islam is like so 2001.
It is not. We are not hating. What the fuck? We are reading. Who's reading?
They just simply don't want to come to terms with
yes.
No, I'm not coming to terms. It's not. You're not telling the truth.
No, I'm
and you're twisting words around.
Wait, Edward. There is a narration they provided. There is a narration they provided from Bukhari, but I'm trying to find out who narrated.
Yeah, she got married at 9, and she was playing with dolls. That's true. All I'm saying is
she was married at 6.
What I'm saying is playing with dolls when you're 15 or 16. There's nothing that I found that Aisha was doing that. And number 2, there's nothing that says that.
Okay, I will give you another one.
There's nothing that says that playing with dolls equals puberty.
Yeah, okay, you can keep assuming that this link doesn't exist, and you will assume that this second link also doesn't exist. There you go. You didn't see anything telling you that. Now I'm showing you on the way to Khaybar. He was playing with
I didn't see it myself. I'm just.
No, the second one. I just sent it.
Oh,
so he's saying he didn't see that. Now I'm showing you on the way to Khaybar. She still has her dolls, and that was 15.
When the messenger of Allah arrived at the expedition.
I hope you ignore this one also. Go ahead.
Revealing some dolls which belonged to her. She replied, my dolls. Among them he saw a host of wings made of rags.
That's right. She was how old at Khaybar? How old was she? That's up to you to decide. Go ahead.
18.
No, she was younger than 18, but she was like 15. Around 15. So she still didn't get her puberty even at 15. So she did have sex prior to puberty. That's fact.
Take it as gospel, the fact that like.
No. You take it. I don't go by.
No. The ditching as dolls indicates puberty. You think that's a given?
That's according to your sources, not mine. I don't believe any of this shit.
Okay, I'm gonna ask my sheikh. Genuinely, I've got both of them.
You can ask the sheikh that you disagree with. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to see if he agrees with you on this, and he says at 15 she.
Yeah, but what does it matter what he thinks? You clearly don't adopt his beliefs.
No.
I don't know why he's your sheikh.
No, it's not about beliefs. It's about his historical criticism of these hadith.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. Go for it. And tell me what you think.
It doesn't matter that like I treat historically, so I look at the sources and see what.
No, you don't.
Absolutely.
No, you don't.
But like, okay, so I used to be a hadith projector, right? And do you remember that guy Joshua Little? And he wrote this like massive thesis about like how the Aisha hadith is a forgery. And
wait. Rabbi, 1 second. This hadith what Rabbi said is حكم صحيح al-Albani.
Yeah, I know. I mean from the historical critical method.
Yeah, but they're gonna cope.
No, I'm not saying it's a forgery. I don't say that. I believe it's sahih. But like I'm saying because of my own like historical inquiry into this hadith back.
Because what you're saying is because of the common link, there's no way you can go back to the Prophet.
It's not just the common link. It's like he uses
the first hadith sahih. Do you take it or not?
Yes, but the way that Muslims take hadith isn't on a one-to-one basis. We look at them holistically. So like
the hadith is sahih.
Exactly. I'm trying to explain. It's more nuanced. Like, okay, you have Sahih Hadith, right? Doesn't mean that on a one-to-one basis you have to affirm the content.
If the hadith is sahih
Frankly,
already,
if you don't have the capacity for like nuanced discussion, like I'll
So what are the criteria? What are the criteria you use to accept or
the
reject
criteria
anything?
the sheikh and he give you it in a book called Sahih.
No, forget that.
this is going nowhere because you guys want to listen to the point I'm making.
Forget the sheikh or whoever does it. My question is, within the Sahih, what criteria do you use to accept or reject the information within the Sahih? Because as far as I'm concerned, you're supposed to accept all of it.
So,
right?
like,
She's telling you she uses the academic standard, which is the Siyadar Khaman Manshara.
not really, Hamid. Like, I've abandoned that because it's too
So why is it Sahih then?
So you can take it as Sahih in the sense that, because the way we treat it is that even though it's Sahih, we still don't have full epistemic certainty, but we still take it as Sahih, right? There's an element of like, okay, this is a sound chain. Based on the chain alone, we're gonna take this as Sahih, but doesn't now mean that by itself in isolation we have to completely affirm what this Sahih, what this
Okay,
hadith
so that's
says.
my question. Is within a
Yeah.
Sahih, within
So what the madhahib-
what makes you accept and reject?
So
this,
you
or
know
what
how-
you accept or reject?
I'll explain. So you know how you have different scholars of different madhahibs, and then within those legal cultures, they have different methods of like assimilating different hadiths and harmonizing them. So some will actually end up rejecting some to accept others that have conflicting evidences, or they'll reconcile them in a different way
Based on what? If there's a conflict, why do you accept?
based
A
on
and
their
B?
own usul. So they have like their own jurisprudential principles, and so
Okay, so in the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is, in the end of the day, it ends up being totally arbitrary. That's what I'm saying.
it ends up based on 4 different sets of usul. So like all 4 of them are valid according to our view, because they're all rooted in
So
the
it's
Salafi.
arbitrary.
No, it's based on Salafi methodology, the methodology of the Salaf.
Beautiful.
Rabbi, what you gave in the chat, that link. So that was around when she was around nine or so years old, not 15 or 16.
Which one?
The last link you gave
The last
about her playing with dolls.
Khaybar.
About her playing with dolls. The one about dolls.
The last one is during Khaybar. Oh, so you're saying that after she stopped playing with dolls, that is when she got her period. That's when the marriage was.
I didn't say anything like that. I didn't say that at all.
Then what are you saying?
I didn't say anything about her period at all. I said you said that earlier. He said she was 15 or 16 playing with dolls. This doesn't prove that she was 15 or 16.
On the way to Khaybar. On the way to Khaybar, she was 15, around 15.
No, this is shortly after she got married to the Prophet.
No, this is Khaybar. I don't know why you think this. Why do you think that?
As far as I know, that this particular narration was right after she married the Prophet.
No, you don't seem like you read these links. It says when the Messenger of Allah arrived after the expedition to Tabuk or Khaybar. When was Tabuk? I know at Khaybar she was 15. Tabuk is what?
Let me read this again. Hold on.
I'm telling you, you don't seem to read it.
No, hold on. Let me read it.
That's right.
Salam alaikum, my bros. What up, everyone?
Salam alaikum, Fatima. How you doing? Alaikum, shalom.
I'm good, bros. What are we talking about here?
I told you, don't interrupt. You interrupted already 5 times in a row. Motherfucker, let the people speak.
Yeah, you took your mouth when I was speaking. Why did Noha run away?
Do not interfere me. I'm just texting. Oh, I'm texting my sheikh. That's why. I'm being cool.
Give him a phone call. Give him a phone call. Tell him you need him.
I'm not gonna interrupt. I'm not gonna interrupt his day like that.
Tell him that you don't agree with him. However, you want to
He
rely
knows
on
I don't agree with him on this. He said it's valid.
Yeah, but so why do you trust him?
I don't trust him blindly.
disagree on.
There's
But if you don't trust him, then why do you ask him?
He was the one who actually told me there is a minority opinion of this, and it's valid to take it. And now I ask him how he reconciles this hadith that you just gave me.
But hold on a second. It clearly doesn't reconcile with it. That's why he didn't adopt that, right?
Well, I want to see his view. It doesn't mean I'm gonna blindly.
But you know his view, motherfucker. You know.
Oh, on the puberty at 15 thing. That's a new thing for me. I never heard of that before.
Oh, that goes without saying. If she played with dolls up until puberty and she was playing with dolls at Aybar, that means she didn't get to puberty.
Yeah, but you know the bracketed part. That is the part that I'm confused about. Like who wrote that?
Okay, so how can you clarify that confusion for
So I want to ask him: is this an interpolation? Is it someone's opinion, or is it
again? I don't trust his opinion, but I'm going to rely on it. Again, you don't see.
No, but it doesn't mean I'm going to rely on it. It just means I want to see if it's valid.
Then what's the point?
I'm curious.
How do you see if it's valid if you don't
just
rely
because
on
I'm asking him for his opinion doesn't mean I'm going to blindly follow it. It just means I want to know how he sees it, and if I think it's
that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. But when you're saying I want to see if it's valid, that's why I need to ask him. That means you are relying on his opinion. The question is why do you rely on his opinion when you don't trust him?
I want to see.
Okay, I
want to see his view, and I might ask other people. I've actually got Hamid as well looking into it. I'm gonna ask a few people.
You can get Ahmad, you can get Hamada, you can get everybody.
Okay, good. I asked several people. I'm not gonna just take one position. I'm gonna ask different people, and then for my own view.
I ask the angels in the heavens, and they will tell you the same thing.
Okay, we'll see then. Oh my God, why are you so pressed?
I'm not. I love you like my child, Noha. These are afflictions of love.
Wallah, you're bipolar, bro. You switched up so quick.
No, I mean, everything I do is out of love. I never did anything that, even when I'm pissed at you, it's like a child pissed at, a father pissed at his child. I was never hateful.
Can Frankie say the same thing?
Yes.
I thought that.
No, I think I'm more loving than Frankie.
True. I won't be.
I should think I'm more loving.
Yeah, I should.
I am more loving. That's why I'm more aggressive.
Noah, did your sheikh reply for €5.99 to answer your message?
Which one?
No, it's okay. No, let's not pressure her. Like, if you're coming with a genuine spirit, I'm willing to give you 3 months.
Oh, this is literally what I do. Like,
we can talk about it again in 3 months.
This is what I do. Like, I go around Discord and Clubhouse, I get topics, and then I ask my sheikh on them, and I ask other people.
Okay, and I am giving you 3 months.
I don't need
3 months to do
everything. This for around 13 or 14.
I'm not.
It doesn't matter if you need it or not.
It's basically there is a hadith. You know the one about Aisha playing with dolls, and then in the end of the hadith it says that playing with dolls was not allowed, but because she was young.
So, you know what they're talking about?
Wait, let me finish. Until she hits the age of puberty. So they were saying it explicitly means that only those who hadn't yet reached puberty could play with dolls.
Correct.
Aisha had not reached puberty because even the traditional Sunni claim is that even though she was like young, she had reached puberty at the age of 9.
That's not true. According to Bukhari, that's what I'm telling you.
I want to ask him about that bracketed part and like who actually is stating that rule and like where it's coming from, if it's a narration or if it's like an interpolation.
Age of puberty. You enter puberty. Puberty is a stage.
Yeah. But like they're claiming that Aisha had not reached puberty when she was in consummation.
But there's a clear hadith.
Nick, you could check your back channel for the
everyone needs to ask themselves
for the chapter verse that they're talking about.
I think so. How do you take a clear hadith for a clear hadith?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said to him. Just because there's a hadith that.
Amos, speak. I mute everyone. No one open microphone. Amos, open microphone. Go ahead now.
Good. You're a good student. I teach you how to run a room. When I was taking microphone, everybody is quiet. Now you listen. Okay, we heard about Noah and about the sheikh, about permission and not permission, and nobody mentioned the hostages. I don't know, there are about 560 days there.
I don't think they can play with dolls.
They're working on it.
Mute.
Israel and Egypt are working on it.
Who cares? Who the fuck cares?
Edward, mute. Rabbi, mute until Amos finished.
Listen, I'm trying to make this room spatially a coexistence, but to agree about one thing. This war I have to finish. This way or another way. This war have to be finished. And all in one way, the citizens of Israel go outside to Kaplan, but it's not enough.
Why
also to push the Hamas to look for a solution. The Hamas have to go outside of Gaza and release the society of the Palestinian from their controlling. And I feel that more time it comes, more people they start now releasing movies of the hostages, to try to press the government, but the only thing they are doing is pressing the families. And families start going and begging for their hostage, and say, oh, he's sick in the skin, or he's sick in the head, he's sick in the leg, they must be first one. And a lot of suspicious that the government now make a list of the last 10 hostages, which if it's happened, that it will be clear that the rest 10 or 12 that left inside the channel is very good chances they will die. So I think that even in the clubhouse, I want to hear now, tonight especially, people can speak about what they want, but some kind of connection to the war, to the hostages. Each one will say how we see this finish.
In winter.
Enough is enough.
It will finish in winter, hopefully.
Okay, Armin, let's see what's your...
I don't agree with you. I don't want the war to end now. I want it to end in winter. That's my position.
So, Almos, Hamas, Israel, Egypt, Qatar, and the U.S. have been meeting in Egypt for the last week or so. I think they're putting the final touches on some sort of ceasefire agreement. I think it's imminent because they're all of them are staying quiet about it. The only thing that was leaked was it may be a 5 to 7 year ceasefire agreement.
Where you get that information from?
I think this was last week. Last week, I think it was the Times of Israel. I could be wrong. I read it in a few places.
You think the Hamas will release everybody for
well, Hamas in the last ceasefire said they would like to release all the hostages all at once, and Netanyahu denied it. Didn't want it. So I think they would push for releasing all the hostages. I'm not sure all at once. That's what they want. But honestly, Netanyahu doesn't want them released all at once. So whatever they have worked out, they have something worked out. This is why Israel sent a delegation to Egypt last week, and Hamas sent a delegation to Egypt last week. They wouldn't send a delegation if they were not at the final stages of a negotiated ceasefire agreement. It's the same thing that happened with the last 2 ceasefire agreements.
Spain withdrew its business, like some contractual relations they had with Israel when it comes to, I think, a military trade. Just thought that was quite based.
Sanak, you're very quiet, Sanak. Speak.
Speak about what?
Sanak.
Speak about your position. Speak. You're too quiet.
Like you, I just start talking and I got nothing in mind.
And your prospection, how this war is finished.
This is going to finish. Either Israel wins and it ethnically cleanses Gaza, or Israel loses and it fails at ethnically cleansing Gaza. And it might have to lead to an occupation that is going to be a disaster for the IDF.
But regardless what happens, we will still reap the fruits of the profits that will come within the next 2 earning calls. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day who wins.
Don't use we.
We, as in everyone who's actually, doing the right thing.
Yeah, no one here.
Yeah, but that's your problem. If you guys are insisting on doing the wrong thing, that's a you problem. As for me, I'm interested in moving forward then.
With all due respect, Randy, you don't even live there.
I don't have to, but I don't have to.
I just want to move on and like, all I care about is the profits. I just want to
Exactly.
move on. It's winter.
He's at least honest. He's honest. He's
I'm
honest.
honest. I'm telling you, the best thing you can do, if you end the war in winter, people will be grateful. And this will give a political push to everyone involved. So that's their win. My win is I make money, which is the only thing I care about. I don't care how many of you die. I couldn't care less to.
Right, so I don't think your voice matters.
Of course it does. I'm the one who's making
Doesn't.
Even replying
Say
to
no,
him as furious.
You do know that there's a lot of people like me, right? And if you're gonna end the war, we're gonna.
Don't like
All right, we will boycott your economy then. Watch your shekel go to shit if you dare end the fucking war. I'll go back to the battlefield and make this money. Shit. What a waste of time. The only reason we're giving you grants and weapons is so that you can go and fight and do something. So don't get up.
Aren't you from Jordan?
I am invested in General Dynamics and Lockheed Martin. We're literally giving you these weapons so that you do something with it. Don't take the weapons and don't give me anything else.
You care about the hostages?
To be honest,
Of course not. I don't give two shits about the hostages.
I think this is like your. Never mind.
He's
I don't care
honest.
about
He's
the,
honest.
I don't care. I do care about the existence of the hostages. I don't care about the hostages themselves. Had it not been for hostages,
That's
then we wouldn't be.
The world does not care about the hostages. It seems like the only people that care about the
Yeah,
hostages
why the fuck would I care? Why the fuck would I care?
because there are kids in tunnels.
And there's kids under the rubbles in Gaza. If I don't care about those, why would I care about the hostages? I don't care about either of them.
Okay.
Right. So, like, you're talking to the wrong guy.
I said in general. The problem is people don't care about the hostages enough.
Usually people who move armies aren't really caring about these things. It's money that moves the markets and their armies. Oil moves armies.
When the government cares about them first and holds them in a priority, then maybe other people will care about them and hold them in a priority.
No one will ever.
Unless
We don't do war.
the government starts to care more about the hostages, you won't care about the hostages. No.
Yeah, the government, yes. Who am I to care more than their own?
You need to. Do you really actually, inside your heart of hearts, do you actually believe that?
If you like speaking over me.
No, because when I speak, you're getting muted. So that's why I didn't know you were speaking. Go ahead.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, it wasn't going to be valuable anyways. Do you really think inside your heart of hearts, do you really think that anyone gives two damn shit about the fucking hostages? Do you actually think?
I do. I do think normal people with emotions.
Well, normal people are not going to influence government decisions. Normal people aren't going to move arms.
It's not doing enough to get the hostages back.
Yeah. You can see, we're speaking different languages here.
I do think it matters when the people push for the release of the hostages. I think it matters.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's totally beautiful, and I wish you the best. And I will buy you an Israeli flag so that you can wave it in the streets of New York. I have no problem with that. The problem is we're talking two different languages here. I'm interested in the opportunities that arise from this situation. You're interested in hostages. Okay, that's great. How does that benefit? I know what you're interested in. Why should I be interested in it? You fail to give me a reason. So then we move on as planned.
I think you're very selfish. You don't care about human rights, and you don't, especially not Jewish rights. And so I don't expect someone like you.
What are Jewish rights? What are those?
There's Jewish rights exclusive from human rights? I didn't know that.
What are those? Like,
he doesn't care about human rights. Why would he care about some Jewish kid sitting in a tunnel? Obviously, he doesn't.
Why would I? If I'm telling you, if I don't
sitting in a tunnel, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
If I don't care about the Palestinian children, I'm a Palestinian. I'm a Palestinian who doesn't care about the Palestinian children. Why do you think I have to care about the Jewish children? What makes you think that?
I think they should be cared about equally.
Okay, why don't you care about the war in Ukraine? Why don't you care about the Yemenite children?
This is a discussion about the Israel war.
No, this is a discussion, but see, as far as I'm concerned, it's about my profits.
I do care about children in Ukraine.
Okay, I don't. I care about my profits.
Okay.
So.
He's honest. No, he's honest. He's honest. At least he's honest. He's saying, I don't care. I will give.
Repetitive.
That's like an act. It sounds like, I don't care. All I care about is...
No, in Europe, they give, for example, the money to Rheinmetall. It is the biggest export company that sell weapons in Europe. And if the war stops, everyone will not buy it anymore.
She doesn't seem to understand.
She will go down.
Can I explain it to her? Can I explain it to her so that she understands, because she doesn't seem to understand it? What's happening is when the United States gives you money, okay, that money is given to you as grants. It's not even a debt. So you don't get to choose how to spend it. You have to spend it on American weaponry. So you buy my products, okay? We're not giving you weapons. That is 100% true. So it's a shift.
They give it to them. It's given to them as a law.
Well, hold on. Okay, can I just say it? So can I say it, and then you can correct me? It's not a big deal. We give you money, so that then that money ends up with the weapon manufacturers. Instead of taking taxes and giving it to the companies, no. We give them as grants, and they're reinvested in our products. I'm invested in the weapon manufacturing industry. So when we give you the money, your job is to buy our weapons. You won't buy our weapons if you don't use them. So in the end of the day, that's what I'm interested in. I wipe my ass with your civil rights. I literally wipe my ass with it. I care about my profits. That's all.
We actually give Israel a loan, and then we forgive the loan every year. So not actually a grant, it's a loan, and then we forgive the loan.
So that's a
Israel
grant.
can actually spend the money however way it actually wants.
Well, they do spend it on weapons. Just check it. They do spend it on weapons. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing. So I don't want the war to end, and then you're cutting off. Then my stock will go down. Why would I want that? I don't want the war to end. At the same time, what about oil? I still have a big oil position. So you have to understand why I care about that much more than I care about hostages or look at all the buildings in Gaza. I don't give two damn shits. You think Trump cares? Do you think any leader cares? Do you think anyone's going to move an army because of these silly things? No. The fuck? That's your conflict. You should fix it. That's not my concern. I will only interfere if it benefits me.
I just want to know the kid in the tunnel here.
I don't care. I zero shits about any kid in any tunnel. I don't care. That's not my concern. The only kid I care about is my kid.
It's just like weird how you cosplay as a rabbi on this app, and
I'm not cosplaying. I actually am a rabbi.
I think. Wait. We should. Wait. I think I want to see 1v1 Rabbi this Yonetta at Torah.
No, I love Yonetta. She doesn't know basic Torah, and that's fine. She admits that. Yeah, but she admits, so that's fine. I have nothing against her. I love her like my child, of course. But I have nothing against you. I am a rabbi. You don't have to accept it. Totally fine. I'm being honest. Would you like it if I lie to you and tell you I care so much about the hostages? I can do.
You do you. You can be
It's up to you. If you want me to lie to you, I will lie to you. Just give me the sign and
No, it's okay. Be your true self.
Okay, my true self is exactly this. I want the war to end in winter. When the war ends in winter, electricity will be the cheapest when it's most needed. This is good for Netanyahu. It's good for any other leader. He gets his when I get my 2 earning calls that I'm waiting for. The more conflict in the Middle East, oil pumps up, revenues for oil companies go up, I make money. That's the extent of my game.
Did you invest at Exxon?
Sorry?
Did you invest at OXY?
No, I only invest in American, so it's American oil extraction.
It is an American. It is an American oil extraction.
No, but I'm into extraction only. I'm not into anything else.
Bro, you should invest at Occidental Petroleum. That's what I'm investing in.
I'm not invested in one company. I'm invested in the industry. It's an ETF. It's IEO. It's amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
That's right. And I have a long position on oil. So I want oil to pump, and the best way to do it is for the war to go on. I don't want the war to.
Interesting.
I could lie to you, but I'm just telling you exactly how the world leaders think. This is exactly how the leaders think. You guys don't have to accept it.
But at least he's honest.
Of course I'm honest. Look, the US, if you check the oil prices in the US, they went down like crazy. Do you think Trump is happy with that?
الساق رايحين خسف يعني اذا وقفت الحرب.
خليني اتمنى. Do you think Trump is happy with the reduction in the oil prices? Because they went down so much. Like, okay, then how are his oil buddies gonna make money? Obviously he needs a reason to pump it. So I don't think Trump is going to stand against the war. I don't think. That's why I'm betting on.
Do you think morally is good to buy stocks from weapons company?
Yeah, because I don't choose war. You choose war. Now my job is to make sure that I benefit from your choice. Yes, but I'm not the one who wants the war. You guys are the ones who want it.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna benefit from your choice. Yes, I'll sell you weapons.
But do you think that people will agree with you on this point?
I don't care if they do or not. All I care about is my cash flows. For example, Canada wants to put a weapon manufacturing embargo against Israel. I support that. I don't want Canada. I don't want anyone to sell weapons to Israel because I want only Americans to do it, and this way I make a lot of money because I'm invested in American weapon manufacture.
Okay.
So if no one sells them weapons except for the US, that means they're going to be buying a lot of my weapons. So I support that. So here in Canada, I do want a weapon embargo.
Interesting thought.
Literally, that's how people make decisions, man.
But why don't you like Odnita? What was the last topic that you had a problem with?
She's just more emotional. I love her, but she's just more emotional, and she thinks that she is entitled to you caring for what she cares about, basically. She feels entitled to having you care about what she cares about. You never see me be entitled to you caring about my profits. You never see that.
So
I'm going to make money regardless. Doesn't matter what you want.
So for Cynic, he cares about the Palestinian more than the hostages. Does she agree with him?
But Cynic never told me I have to care. Cynic never told me I have to care about what he cares about.
No, I mean her.
I said that if you're going to cosplay as a rabbi, right, Jewish rabbinical.
I never said I'm a Jew. I never said I'm Jewish.
He cares about profit. I care about.
You're a rabbi on this app.
I never said I'm Jewish. No one thinks I'm Jewish.
There's like a limit to your cosplay, right?
No one thinks I'm Jewish.
Talk about Torah on here and the prophets, whatever, but you don't care about Jewish.
Yeah. I don't care about Jews. I don't give two shits about Jews. Why do you think I have to care about Jews?
Change your name from rabbi. You're not a rabbi.
I am a rabbi. I'm not a Jewish rabbi. I'm not Jewish.
Then you can't be a rabbi.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Rabbi literally means teacher, and it's not even Hebrew. It's Aramaic.
You know
Aramaic source.
That's so stupid, man. It's just.
Aramaic source, please don't.
Plus, you're not arguing. You're arguing my character rather than the content of my speech.
No,
that's called an ad hominem.
The way you play rabbi on here, but then you don't.
How is? Did I say anything?
The conversation was about the hostages.
Yanetta boo boo. Did I say anything wrong?
No.
Okay. So then why do you attack me? If I didn't say anything, I am a rabbi, but you're still attacking me rather than what I said. But if I didn't say anything wrong, If I didn't say anything wrong, why do you attack me?
You're not a rabbi, though. I think.
Yes, I am a rabbi.
No,
Yes,
not.
I am. I'm not
I think
Jewish.
it's weird to come on here and like pretend to be one, talk about the Torah.
She still
You're not a
doesn't
rabbi.
understand that I'm not Jewish, and I never said I'm Jewish. I am a rabbi. I'm a
I'm not saying
non-Jewish.
I think it's weird that you pretend to not be Jewish. Or you pretend to be Jewish. I'm just saying it's weird.
Why is it weird? See, again, you're entitled to
Call
having
yourself
me.
a rabbi?
Yes.
Rabbi mean teacher. Teachers
That's
go
not why I
back to
just call
Aramaic.
myself a rabbi.
I'm not even the one who called myself rabbi. They called me rabbi.
Your bio says your favorite Palestinian rabbi.
Yes.
Yes, your favorite Palestinian teacher.
So then change it to teacher.
No,
rabbi
wait.
So change it then.
Wait.
Rabbi is Aramaic. Why do
Rabbi,
you think
shut the fuck up. Rabbi, shut the fuck up 1 second. Rabbi, shut up. Yanetta, do you understand Aramaic?
No, I don't speak Aramaic.
Thank you. I speak Aramaic. Rabbi, you are allowed to use it.
Of course, rabbi means teacher in Aramaic. It has nothing
It's
to do
our
with
language.
Jews.
No, it's our language. Please, don't tell us.
It has
Frankie,
nothing to
don't
do
act
with
like
Jews.
he's calling himself rabbi, like solely for the definition.
No, we call even the teachers.
Did you listen to him on this app?
We in Iraq, for example, we have schools where when we go to a teacher, we call him a rabbi.
Teacher literally means rabbi in Aramaic.
The content that he.
I am a teacher of theology. What's the problem?
This guy have a transgender flag behind him,
I
and he say in his mind, yeah. So where is he claim to be a Jew? You claim to be a Jew.
I never claimed to be Jewish.
I actually said he's not Jewish.
I never said I'm Jew.
He's not.
Okay, I never said that he is.
Then what's the problem?
I already said. I'm not repeating
Yeah, you are pissed because you think I have to conform to your false belief that rabbi is anything relating to Jews when rabbi literally means teacher in Aramaic.
Explain your photo on here.
My photo.
Who's in your photo?
That's me.
Why are you gaslighting her? I mean, come on. I mean, he doesn't speak Aramaic now. Rabbi, if you...
I don't speak
Aramaic. You basically.
No. Stop lying.
Let me...
No. This is personal.
I don't speak Aramaic.
I speak Aramaic. He don't speak Aramaic. Please.
Okay, so Randy, please send your picture.
That's an AI picture of me.
But don't lie. On my name. Don't tell me I don't speak something that you cannot even pronounce right. That's needed.
He doesn't even speak Hebrew. Imagine speaking. Yeah, this is me, but it's AI of me.
No, people want to steal our language. What the fuck?
I told you the issue is that she feels entitled. I like her.
Amos, if someone doesn't agree with me and he's using his mob privilege to take me down,
that's what
then
you do to everyone in your room.
No, I never did this. I never did this.
Do that.
I never did this. You're both liar and manipulator. And Frankie, if you don't have the balls to talk to me, then don't invite me and don't host rooms. But it's childish to take me down while I'm speaking.
First of all, when we were speaking, you couldn't speak up, and that is why I muted you. We have a normal conversation, everything, and the sentences. And that is why I'm telling you, please wait until it's your turn. You just came in up and you're still talking. You didn't wait until the other guys finished their sentences. So you just were jumping around. I don't have any problem with you saying anything, but the thing is, please finish and don't call us liar. If you call me a liar, this is what I think. It's a mistake because I can't speak Arabic.
Okay, you mute me. Don't lie, you took me down. Frankie, don't lie, you didn't mute me. And Amos, this is the shit show you want to handle, so enjoy the shit show of Frankie. Frankie, if you lie, I will tell you that you are lying. If you do not handle this, then you can take me down. You are a liar because you didn't mute me, you took me down. Don't lie. And Frankie, if you don't agree with me, you don't put me down like a coward. Now, the word rabbi means one thing, okay? And don't manipulate Yente, and don't lie to her.
How about you Google it?
Rabbi knows exactly what he's doing when he's using the word
How about
rabbi.
you Google it?
Okay, shut the fuck up, you both.
How about you
childish
Google it?
Yente, they are like trying to manipulate you. You are right. He's knowing exactly what he's doing.
Oh my
You
God!
were
How
not
about
wrong.
you use Google
And
to find
he
out?
knows
the
that
meaning of the word?
no one is speaking Aramaic. If you go to the street to every person that is not a manipulative snake and ask him what is a rabbi, they will tell you that it's a Jewish scholar. No one will tell you, oh no, it's Aramaic for rabbi, because that is not the meaning in language. And language is what we use to communicate with others. So don't gaslight her, don't manipulate, and stop lying.
Are you finished?
Because you just can't stop.
Yeah, and grow up, Frankie, and grow up.
We're literally having a conversation.
What's the conversation about here?
Okay, so you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to go on Google and actually see what the word rabbi means.
I wrote rabbi. You want to see what the result is?
Can you move him down?
Rabbi.
Dude? It's so tiring.
Rabbi is a spiritual leader.
Can you move him down, please?
Shut up. You talked. Now
Teacher in Judaism. Don't lie. Just
Can you move it? Teacher in Judaism.
shut up.
Teacher
Tell
in
your
Judaism
mother.
doesn't mean
Go fuck
rabbi.
yourself. Jesus, I'm done.
Can you move him, please? Can you move him back?
Daniel, I feel a little bullied right now.
Thank you very much. That's the first time he acted on it. Okay. Funny thing is, because in his rooms he kicks people who disagree with him all the time, and now he's me. Regardless,
No,
you're more than welcome. Hold on. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to Google what the word rabbi means and in which language.
Seems like he's got the same result as me. Did you get
Yeah,
the
how about?
result?
Yeah, of course. Rabbi is an Aramaic word.
No, I mean, Daniel leaves
That's
the
not
room.
what I saw on Google.
How about you start?
Wait, I asked even
I don't need to start
let me talk. Let me talk.
Yeah, you do actually. Well, when you claim ownership over a word, yeah, I think you should know what that word is.
Mute, everyone mute when I speak. I want to read something for you. In the New Testament, the term rabbi appears in Greek translation, rabbas, and is used to address Jesus, highlighting its usage as a respectful title for a teacher during a period. Over time, the word rabbi becomes standard title for Jewish religious leaders, especially ordinated to interpret and teachers. But it comes from the Aramaic, where the Aramaic people use it back then. Ask ChatGPT. Thank you.
Okay, Frankie, you're right. Several different words come from, several different origins. However, Daniel made a good point. Hold on, Daniel made a good point. Hold on a second, Frankie, Wait.
But I'm not finished. You did
finish, and then I started.
I didn't finish. You are
Daniel made a great point. Daniel made a great point that language, what's another important part of language is how it's used today in modern times. And today, in the year 2025, right, and it's not a new thing, the term rabbi is used to describe a teacher of
That's not true. That's
yes,
not true.
it is. And you know
George
that's
Maga reports.
George Maga reports. Aramaic is still spoken in some parts of Syria, and some Syriac. And did you know that some Syriac churches have rabbis in them?
Okay,
Do you know that?
that's 20 people on the street right now.
I'm sorry.
Rabbi means, and not one.
Do you know what's the Syriac church?
What?
Do you know what's the Syriac church?
The Syrian church? What are you saying?
The Syriac. Do you know what's the Syriac church?
Because they speak Aramaic. And
no, let her finish. Well, because she have a big mouth, Speak.
But they're just ignorant and they're entitled.
Do you know what the Syriac church? Don't Google it. Go ahead. Do you know what the Syriac church is?
No.
Then shut the fuck up if you don't know it, because we use it already in our everything we do with this. Our church, we speak Aramaic in it. Okay, it's our main language. We still speak it with our families, and we go.
Okay, that's fine.
No, can I finish? Okay, shut up. Let me finish. Shut up. Let me finish. And this is the problem. This is our language. You are not allowed to tell us if we can see it or not. If you don't like it, then don't use it. Simple as that.
Why don't we call it more? That's what teacher means in Hebrew. It doesn't mean rabbi. Rabbi is Aramaic. So how about you? I don't see why you feel entitled to taking ownership over certain words. What gives you that feeling that you have that right? Other than entitled.
I don't think this conversation.
How the fuck are you guys still arguing?
Of course, it's not gonna go anywhere. You're literally trying to act like you have ownership over a word.
Wait. Can we let me talk? Can we
after like 20 minutes. Can you guys fucking move on already?
I can if they can.
Nir, tell us, please. No, but say the truth, Nir. Is it not an Arabic word? We can use it?
Bro, Aramaic and Hebrew are sister languages. That root, Rab in Hebrew, it doesn't really mean to teach. It comes from the root. It comes from the root of great. So teaching is sort of implied by it, but that's not.
It's a master, something like a master.
Yes, it's like being great or a master at something.
Rabbi,
It doesn't literally mean in the most literal form to teach somebody, but that's what's implied.
Yeah, but the Arabs also use it.
The same exact root is in Hebrew, so it's from both languages.
Okay, so in Arabic, you know how you say if you say my Lord and my God, do you know how you say that? My Lord and my God, do you know how you say that in Arabic?
Well, I know that like if you're talking about like if you say like Rab.
Yeah, you say Rabbi wa ilahi.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for any person, because I love Unaira, don't get me wrong, but since the beginning of our discussion till now, it's all been entitlement. She feels entitled that I have to agree with what she agrees with. She feels entitled that I have to yield words to her.
I'm just telling you my opinion.
I think of her.
Okay, I take your opinion. My opinion. I take your opinion. I humbly have a differing opinion, and I disagree with your opinion. I accept it. I disagree with it. I hope you can. So I hope you can accept my opinion while disagreeing.
Sure.
I think what her point was, if you ask the average.
The average person can eat my ass, nah. None of us are average.
I mean, some are.
Like that. It's just that if you ask the average person, exactly what she said. Most people are not.
It's okay. You know what, Randy? I respect
Nobody knows about the Syriac church outside of a small percentage.
Give me the heart of peace.
Let him enjoy his bit.
Give me the heart of peace in it.
That's not my fucking name.
I don't want to expose you. I'm just going to call you by what you call your stuff.
I need to change it on here. It's so weird. It's just
random. Well, does it matter what you call? Okay, Al. Give me the heart of peace, Google.
Change your name to teacher and I will. Or master.
But Rabbi, well, it is already teacher.
Can you, Nita, please don't.
She is still entitled.
Okay, now you're using please. 10 minutes.
She still feels entitled to have me change my name.
That's the way you treat me.
Rabbi, wait. Yanita, please don't use the word rabbi because it's Aramaic and you're not allowed to.
Is that offending you?
Yes, it's offending me because you're using my language.
Yeah, you know what? I will change my name when you stop using it.
Yeah. Rabbi, if you're allowed.
You guys should go touch grass. You should walk outside right now, go into the nearest city you live in, talk to some people.
You know that I'm called Rabbi on my personal Telegram where I have all my real life contacts.
I dare you to introduce yourself as Rabbi.
You do know that on my Instagram it says Rabbi.
I mean, wait. Khalid called himself Rabbi too. I don't have any problem with it. Khalid, my Rabbi. What's up?
Frankie, you are the moral compass of the world.
Of course.
No. You are the moral compass because you feel entitled to having people agree with your morality. Otherwise, they're immoral.
Oh, I remember now. What about these people and not about the other people? What about this and not about that? Yeah. The moral of story: don't listen to women. The only woman you should listen to.
It's so funny. Daniel in the audience is acting like we're attacking Judaism when he literally believes that the Torah is okay with homosexuality. I mean, you have no leg to stand on, dude.
No,
you have no leg to stand on.
You're the term rabbi, which is sort of attack on Judaism, and you also say you don't give a shit.
Okay, well, that's your perspective. I disagree with it. You're more than welcome to Google.
Coincidence. I don't think.
So you're more than welcome to Google it.
I did.
Oh, okay. Then did you check the Syriac church?
Apparently, the first 25 results don't actually say what you wanted to say.
So did you check the Syriac church and their use of the word rabbi? Did you check that, or did you? How about you check that?
Things that came up.
So how about you check that?
I don't believe you should just use one source.
Oh, so they're not allowed. So the Syriacs are not allowed to use that word. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't.
So the Aramaic speakers are not supposed to use an Aramaic word because this chick feels entitled enough to take ownership over it, and you have to agree with that. And if you don't agree with that, how dare you?
It's a Jewish term. It's a Jewish term.
No,
It's actually an Aramaic term.
term. And
Well, it's actually, unfortunately, it's an Aramaic term. It's an Aramaic term, unfortunately.
Okay.
I mean, if you go a little bit back to the history, if you go to Levant or Becca, we use these words already before a lot of people. So yeah, it's a little bit. You cannot play with it. But wait, do you think the Torah is saying it's okay to be homosexual? From your perspective?
Daniel believes that.
I know that.
But he's the biggest attack on Judaism, dude.
I want to hear it.
He's saying read my bio, don't buy. Okay, can you read my bio out loud so that everyone, even the blind, can be able to understand it? Can you read it out loud, please? And tell me where do I lie? Where do I lie in my?
Let me go. Your favorite Palestinian rabbi is back, healthy, wealthy, and kicking after a 22 association attempt on my Kakao's virtual life.
Lenita, can you read it? Because this guy can't read English. Can you read it?
Thank you. I can only read that.
I just read it in my head.
Okay, can you read it, Tanik, or anyone? We need someone who speaks it.
I think everyone can read on their own.
Well, but I mean, Daniel thinks that I'm lying in my bio.
Daniel wanted to say something. He is welcome to come up and talk
You're
about.
trolling in your bio. It's okay.
How am I trolling? What did I say that is so offensive?
I want to ask Yanita one question. Do you think it's okay to be homosexual according to the Torah?
Yeah.
Okay, and if Hashem say if a man sleep with a man, he should be killed. What do you think?
I don't believe in that, so.
You don't believe in the Torah?
No, she's not a big Torah observant person. So at least she admits it. So that's fine. You know, I'm not here to judge you on that. But the issue is he is saying.
But
he's literally saying that it's okay.
Let me finish, Rabbi. But then, if you don't know what the Torah is talking about, why you claim the
No,
Torah?
I know about the
Rabbi.
Torah. I'm just not going to take every
Then read the Torah. Then read the Torah to understand
supposed
what's
to take every word in the Torah literally. That's my interpretation.
No one who's taking it literally.
Okay, let's
I
read it.
said if Hashem says to the man, not sleep with the man, then
What, you take it literally?
you just asked.
No, you don't take everything literally. No, but regardless, it's very clear. Yes, man shall not lie with woman as he lies with man. Now you guys go by Talmud. Talmud clearly also shows you. So again, like you guys can if you want to play with something, play with my balls. Don't play with Torah. Okay? This guy literally says that it's okay to be a homosexual according to Torah. That is highly heretical. So you have no leg to stand on. You have no leg to stand. You are in no position to be the defender of Judaism. You're not even a Jew. You're a homosexual. The fuck?
Daniel, if you want.
I think there's room for a separate interpretation of the Torah.
There is
one is allowed to be.
You cannot make your own.
In a homosexual relationship.
No, if you don't read the Torah. Okay, show me where the Torah say that.
No, I'm saying I think there's room for several interpretations of what the Torah says.
She's reformed. She doesn't know. She's reformed.
Yeah, there's. I'm not an Orthodox Jew.
Listen. If I was a Jew, I would be an Orthodox Jew. Okay, but listen.
Caleb, you are allegedly a rabbi, so you can debate me on it if you want. But these are not Christian views. These are actually Talmudic views. So good luck saying that. Come on, what are we doing here, man? What the hell are we doing here? Regardless, you're more than welcome to check the Syriac Church and their use of the word rabbi because it's an Aramaic word and that's their language and it means teacher or it means master. It can go in. The master of something is the teacher of it. You're more than welcome to use Google. So you have your opinion. I respect that. I humbly disagree with it. We can move on.
We already moved on. I don't know why you're bringing it back.
Clearly not, because you still feel entitled to using that word. So you were requesting that I don't use that. Now I am requesting you don't use it.
Randy, respectfully, we did move on, and we started talking about homosexuality in the Torah. So
it doesn't seem like we moved on, but if you say so, I'll take your word.
Well, because I think we've moved on.
No, I love you like my child. I said it 1,000,000 times, but I just don't like entitlement, dude. Since the beginning of this conversation.
Well, we have moved on. So for this.
Yeah, but before that there was another entitlement. But before that, there was another feeling of entitlement. And before that, there was another one. So I'm just saying, like, is there going to be other feelings of entitlement?
Move on. I moved on. So you should do.
Oh, okay, I'm fine with that. I can take that.
But please don't take our words. Fatima, you can come up, but please don't take our language and then tell us don't speak it. This is
Okay, please don't make fun of it. Yeah.
No one does that. I never said I'm a Jew. I never said I'm Jewish. To me, it's a dishonor to call myself a Jew anyway. I'm not a Jew.
Okay.
I never said that.
You're mocking Judaism.
I dare you to.
Okay,
based on what? Based on what?
Based on your
Based on what?
Of a rabbi. Based on your.
But again, she's not.
the word rabbi. The word rabbi is Aramaic.
I disagree with you.
Okay, so we disagree. Let's move on now.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay. So then your offense, I didn't give you any offense. You took it, and that's a you problem.
Yeah.
And I'm so fine with that. I have no problem with that.
But
you can be offended. It's not illegal for you to be offended. You can cry 17 rivers. I don't care.
I'm not offended.
I sleep as good as a baby because I know I did not.
But please, I only take, to be honest, Hannah knows, and Amos know I only take Orthodox rabbis seriously because I take their words. That's why. But the thing is, you cannot climb our words and then tell us you cannot use it. Please stop it.
Okay.
Syriac, can I fucking finish?
You keep saying the same thing over and over again. You keep bringing it up.
But you're still offended because you feel entitled to use that.
Can I finish? Our Syriac Orthodox or the Syriac Catholic Church use the term. Use the room rabbi, and there is no problem about it. You can go on our street in Iraq, for example, or monastery, and you can ask 10 people in Iraq, in the north, where we live, or in Syria, or in Turkey, or in Jerusalem. I mean, you don't live even there. And you can ask them Syriac people or 10 Syriac priests what the word rabbi mean, and they will tell you.
You can even tell them, I want the rabbi to teach me the Torah, and it will probably be a priest, but they will understand. Like, they will know what that you want. You want a teacher. They understand because it's their language, and it literally means teacher. You guys are so dumb. You see, Frankie, why I like the Mizrahis much more? You see that?
Yeah, I understand that, bro.
It's a huge difference, dude. That's why Israeli Jews are actually much better than American Jews.
Israeli
Jew, bro.
Israeli Jew can at least understand.
But you're American. What are you talking about? You come from Poland. Stop lying. You're not.
So you can be
Israeli and American.
Yeah, that's fine, but you're not Mizrahi. So I do.
That's what you said.
I think you guys are total toy. I do believe that.
Okay.
I think you look better. Don't get me wrong.
I don't think all this attention going towards you is good. So I'm trying to stop it and move on. But
stop it.
Stop demanding. Stop being entitled.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's move on and let's get the fuck out of here. Yo, bros.
Wait.
That's also not done.
No, wait. Listen, Unita. First of all, you don't mean it bad, because sometimes when I even talk to some Jewish people, they don't know what they believe in. That's my problem. So I talk to Shuki, for example, or some other people. They understand a little bit. They are a little bit Orthodox. But yeah, it's better than a lefty in talking about religion. So when we talk about religion, and if you don't know what the word rabbi means, then don't use it. Don't tell us.
No, a rabbi doesn't have to be a teacher of theology. I am a teacher of theology.
Let me ask her another question. Do you know
what?
Wait. Let me ask her another question. Okay? Do she know what the word Mashiach is? Mishka. Do you know what Mishka means?
Mashiach?
No, not Mashiach. Mishka.
You can't even pronounce Parat. It's not Parat.
Mishka. The Mishka. Do you know what we call it? Mishka in Arabic.
What does it mean?
This is a problem. Like, even if you don't know it, if things, you use it, for example, in your life, then you cannot claim it if you don't know it. It's as simple as that. You can say this is a Jewish word, but this is like an oil or something, you know, or a cream. You can use it as cream or oil. But the thing is, it's Aramaic. You use it in Hebrew too. Mishcha.
It doesn't matter. Again, she's not claiming to be some sort of Talmudic Chacham. You know what I mean? But I just love the Semites who can't even say Semitic, like they can't even pronounce the Semitic letters in Semitic. Can you in Israel? There's a newspaper called Yeda'ot Yahronot. Can you say that?
I think you should leave me alone.
I'm just wondering if you can say Yeda'ot Yahronot.
You're on like a little power trip. You got your
Yeda'ot
Yahronot here as
Yeda'ot Yahronot.
and I think you should just
Yeda'ot Yahronot.
Yeda'ot Yahronot.
Yeah, these are Semitic letters, but these Semites
She can't spell it. She cannot spell it.
Jendib is a Semite. Jendib, can you say Yeda'ot Yahronot?
Yeda'ot Yahronot. So is this the Bible study?
That's not how it's pronounced. Yeda'ot Yahronot.
Yeda'ot Yahronot. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Is this the Bible study room? Amos, how are you, Amos?
Oh, it became. Oh no, it's a linguistic study because they don't seem to know that Rabbi is in Aramaic.
Yeah, this Rabbi is very good. He knows what he's talking about.
No, Rabbi means stupid.
Rabbi means stupid. You're stupid.
You caught on pretty fast.
Well, Caleb, dude, you can speak, man. I don't know why you're saying stupid things in the chat. Non-Jews tell us about our traditions. No. We're telling you about our languages, which you are taking and using words as if they were your own. There's a huge difference. I don't care about their tradition. No one mentioned their traditions. Unless if you're talking about homosexuality, but then I assure you, any rabbi would actually disagree with you if you think homosexuality is okay. So again, these are Jews refuting you.
But what's the big deal if someone says a word or is pronounced the word in a different way? What's the big deal? If it's not your native
there's
language.
no big deal. I don't mind them calling their teachers rabbi. I don't mind them. Yeah, they can call them rabbis. I personally don't mind.
Hey, Rabbi, should we do a Torah study?
I'm doing one tonight.
Wallah?
Yeah, if you're online. Yeah, I'd like saying.
I'm gonna watch a UFC anyway. I'm working right now. It's like 12 o'clock at the night.
Well, do you think UFC is more important than God?
No, I mean I can. I was working on some stuff for my company, but I'm free.
That's beautiful.
No problem. We can do it.
It's so beautiful how now Caleb, before he ran away, says, use whatever language you want. Who cares? After all that, now he's saying, who cares? That's beautiful. Daniel, no, I assure you, it's Yeda'ot Yahronot. If you can't pronounce it, that doesn't mean it changed. It simply means you failed to pronounce the Semitic letters because you're not a Semite. You use rabbi before your name as a title, not as a teacher. Teacher is a title anyway. Oh my God! He says, "Believe me, you're wrong." Okay, fine, I'm wrong. I'm gonna. He doesn't understand that teacher is used as a title. Anyways, did you notice how from the beginning till now it's just entitlement and it's arguing one's character and intentions rather than one's argument? Did you notice that?
True. Yeah. Well, I noticed that, but there's no talking.
This is called an ad hominem fallacy.
I don't get it why people still talk about all this stuff that they don't understand, you know. I mean, if people would understand what we are talking about, there would be no problem, you know. But
it says here, start step B. What was step A?
What?
The title of the room says Club Start Step B. What was Step A?
Oh, you need Amos for that.
Amos, what was Step A?
Who are you giving the heart to, you know? Again. Again.
What was Step A? I see Start B. What was Step A?
Step A was when Israel promised to release Philadelphia Israel lies and didn't release Philadelphia and start the war again.
Yeah, okay. So step A is gone, I guess.
Yeah. Now it's last step is.
Steppy.
Well, I think we're at step C actually, which is harvesting the fruits of the entire conflict. I mean, right now is the best time to sell. Otherwise, if there's going to be people, but I don't think so.
So are we done with Vienna?
Thank God.
But I want to talk to Daniel. Daniel, come up. I swear I didn't mean to make the matter roll, but
dude, I tried to talk to Daniel. There's no conversation. If you want someone smart, I like Meyer. I disagree with him, but we can have actual conversations. But Daniel doesn't know nothing. Daniel is just barking, dude. Kit Kat Club.
Is he from Germany? Wait, Daniel is coming.
Yeah. There's no conversation. I'm just not even.
Daniel, you can come up. I made the hand. Oh, come up, Daniel.
Normal is much better.
Wait, you speak German? Daniel? Daniel?
So, first of all, Rabbi, it's Yediot Achronot. It means latest news. Please let me speak. It's not Yachronot, okay? It's Achronot with an Aleph at the beginning. And it's kind of cute that you both kind of pronounced it, and you both pronounced it wrong. It's Yediot Achronot. You are more than welcome to verify, but just believe me, because that's my native language, and I know this, and I know this newspaper since I was a child.
Yes,
okay?
It's Yediot Achronot.
Not Yachronot, Achronot.
Not Rosh.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Semitic letters and the pronunciation.
No, just shut up, okay? You were both
don't disagree with that.
Oh my God, okay. Can you mute up? Can you stop talking? You were both pronouncing it, Yediot, Yachronot, and the pronunciation just if. Listen, guys, can you hold on 1 second?
But this is the pronunciation. I didn't say it. Rabbi told me to say it. Say this word. I said it.
I don't care. Can you say Amos? Like the prophet Amos. Can you say that? Because we pronounce things wrong, so I'm just wondering how good. Can you say Amos? Exactly. So how about you just eat tabra, hummus, and be satisfied with that? By the way,
okay, now if we can stop talking while I'm speaking. You were trying to use this as a lack-of test to check who is whatever legitimate native or whatever the test was that you asked him to pronounce. Yes, you had to pronounce it, and you were both pronouncing it wrong. So I'm just telling you the way to pronounce it.
But I didn't pronounce it wrong because Rabbi told me say this word.
Yes, I understand. Can I finish? And then I understand that you can react, okay? Yeah. And Rabbi, or the teacher, with a lot of confidence, is trying to give you lessons about stuff that he doesn't know. The fact that he speaks with confidence and he calls himself teacher doesn't make him knowledgeable.
But you're confident about the pronunciation.
Amos, okay, Amos. Now shut up. Amos. Okay, now shut up.
Is it Amos or is it Amos?
I understand that this is a hard moment for you.
You're teaching us about pronunciation confidently.
But try to stay silent, okay?
How can you be confident about teaching us pronunciation?
The reason that you don't like me, it's exactly that.
I don't like you because you blaspheme the Torah.
That's fine. You are.
I disagree with Meyer. I find them to be more repulsive than you.
I'm not having a conversation with you. I will not let you derail. So
I'm not derailing. You're teaching us pronunciation. You can't say Amos.
It's Amos Amnis Abu Amos.
Can you say hummus? Can you say hummus?
Okay, you know what? Continue teaching them your ignorance with confidence. And then
Okay, continue teaching them how to not pronounce with confidence.
Can I ask Daniel something?
How about
Wait,
that? I
Daniel,
think you can only teach people,
Daniel,
only teach them pronunciation when you learn how to count.
Bro, please, can I, Daniel, do you speak German?
No, I'm trying to learn, but I don't speak.
No, but the thing is, look, listen. You told me I spell it wrong. The thing is, I didn't say it's wrong because the rabbi told me to say Amos, and I say it. It doesn't mean that I say it's wrong. I said only what the rabbi said it. You can pronounce it whatever you can, but I can't pronounce it the same as everyone else because I can't say it.
And
yes.
what he was trying to prove that you both can pronounce it correct and that Jan couldn't.
Yeah,
no.
But can you say Amos?
Really not the point.
Can you say Amos, Daniel? Show everyone how you know how to pronounce. Go ahead, Boo-Boo. We're waiting for you. Amos.
I mean, the thing is that I'm not in the position that I'm
can you say it?
Hebrew.
But you're confident in teaching people how to pronounce Hebrew.
It's my mother.
Yeah, I know. You can't pronounce your native language.